MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Miami Marlins and the Philadelphia Phillies. A big-time arm and a power bat should be fun. First pitch is next. Cliff Lee gets the starting assignment for the Phillies. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 5 in his last 3 starts, so he's going to have to really improve on that one. Too many base runners, too many hits, and too many walks. He needs to get off to a good start and maybe throw up a 0 in the first inning.
Standing in, Juan Pierre. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Juan Pierre.
Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1. Dan Dero, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, I always felt like these were huge games, whether it's earlier in the season or later in the season, to find a way to get to 500. You feel like you can start fresh and start pushing in a different direction. You cannot continue to ride that seesaw of win one, lose one. This team has to get hot. Starts today.
Hanley Ramirez.
Now at the plate, Hanley Ramirez looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Our temperature here this afternoon creeping up to the 60-degree mark here at first pitch. 1 out, nobody on. Ball 1. Lee, an Arkansas native. He's in the midst of his 14th major league season, so I guess you could say baseball has been good to him.
Yeah, Matty, no kidding right there. I'll tell you what, the grind to get to the big leagues is so hard. Guys just want to spend a month, a day in the big leagues. So to put yourself here for 12 years screams to your ability to adjust and be a great teammate.
Count is 1-2 now. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
To short. Scooped up. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Up next from Miami, number 3. He certainly had it working for him at the plate this season. The average is up over 350 entering play. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
That's outside.
So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
Hey, Dero, this is a pitcher's best friend. Matthew Ross, very wide strike zone.
Yeah, no excuses from the offense today. You know coming in when you see the lineup card and Matt Ross is behind the dish, you better be aggressive.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Popped high in the air. And Hoskins is there to make the catch. The inning is over. Cruises through the first, no problem. So now the Phillies offense will see what they can do. No score. A.J. Burnett out of the state of Arkansas is on the hill here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Now to the plate, Jimmy Rollins. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. These Marlins, as they take the field this afternoon, they come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction.
Fouled off. The 2-1 home. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
He's only 4 pitches in, but he doesn't look too sharp to start the day off.
The 3-1 is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo, up and in.
Really good at bat here from the leadoff hitter as he'll force him to throw another one. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. And that'll bring up Gene Segura, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. Now here's the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
In now, Mike Schmidt. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Here's the 0-1.
1-1.
Segura leads off first with 1 away. A ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 misses, ball 2.
2 strikes.
Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
He loses him on ball 4.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
So next to the plate for the Phils, Rhys Hoskins. And as you can see, he's seen that average climb the last week or so. Burnett checks. Now the pitch.
Oh, that pitch was up.
First and second now, 1 man out. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
Now the 2-0 home. 3-0 now.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
That one's in there. 3-1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove in one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. There's the good fastball, and he can't catch up. 3-2.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1. So now we've got a battle on our hands.
Ready with the payoff pitch. Count still full. 3-2. Another full count pitch home. Gets him swinging. He struck him out.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering it pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
So now to the plate, JT Realmuto, as he'll take a look at ball one. Burnett, 28 years old. This is his 18th season in the big leagues, so he's had quite an incredible career.
Yeah, you said it, Matty. Nothing else has to be said. In order to stay in this game 16 years, you have to be a great talent, a great teammate, and have the ability to adjust and evolve as a player. So hats off to him.
1-1.
He appears to be having some issues with pitch command to start the game. He's dealing with two guys on, and that last pitch looked like a big mistake in that location, right down the middle, but he got away with it.
Here's the 1-1. Boy, and that's about as bad as you can fool a guy. It's 1-2.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
2 down, runners at first and second. 2 balls and 2 strikes to the Phillies catcher.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Oh, he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. And he will crash into the wall, but hold on to it there for the final out of the inning. One more look at the final out. A teeth rattler if ever there was one. We're off to the second, scoreless on the show. Digging in, Gary Sheffield. He drove in one of their 2 runs in last night's ball game.
Gary.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that misses for ball 1. Well hit to right, but foul. Popped up. Hoskins is right there, and he's got it for out number 1.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, number 30, Cliff Floyd.
In now, Cliff Floyd. He drove in the other of their 2 runs last night. First offering on its way. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. And it's 1-2.
Count is 1-2.
Now here's the pitch.
Oh, upstairs.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. grounder down the line at third. No score here as we play inning number 2. Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
Into the box now, Jesus Aguilar, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. 3 homers and 7 driven in. One and one now the count to the Marlins first baseman. Two out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes now.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready or he's going to throw it right by you.
The 1-2. Freezes him. A strikeout looking. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Last half of the second set to go, and standing in is the veteran outfielder Shane Victorino. First pitch coming, here it is. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. 2-0 to the Phillies center fielder.
As a veteran out on the mound, that's a pitch that you expect to get a call on. Got to believe he keeps pounding that spot until he builds a rapport with the umpire.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Sheffield is there and he has it for the out.
The right fielder, Bruce.
Here's Jay Bruce now. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Count 1-0.
Ready with the 1-0 now to Bruce.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
And this one misses to Bruce as he moves out in front. It's 2-1. And right into the shift. He's got it, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Batting in, the left fielder, Matt Vierling.
Set to get his day started, Matt Vierling. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This year against right-handed pitching, Vierling is below the Mendoza line. The batting average under 200, unfortunately.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one. That walk is going to feel a little extra frustrating for this pitcher. Not only do you never really want to walk the number 8 hitter, but it's also going to let the pitcher hit this inning instead of forcing him to lead off the next one.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. And he fouls this one off. A 1-ball, 2-strike count to the Phillies pitcher.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
Burnett sets, looking to put him away here on a ball and 2 strikes. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Phillies strand 1. Will move to the 3rd with no score.
Back now in Philadelphia, home of the Phillies, who've certainly benefited from some solid pitching all season long. They enter the day near the top of the league in strikeouts, so this is a pitching staff that possesses a lot of dominant arms. One of them told me, the talent and pure stuff on this team is ridiculous, so as long as we're going after the hitters and commanding our pitches in the right spots, we'll have a lot of success. Most of the time that's the case, and that's because we trust in our abilities. It's pretty clear these guys are some of the best around at keeping the opposition off balance. Matt?
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Now the pitch.
Hey.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. So 1 gone now as we give you a look at where these two teams find themselves entering play in the National League's Eastern Division race. Now batting, Jonathan Villar comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately. And it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
You know, when you haven't gotten a guy on base yet in the entire game, a 3-ball count kind of feels like a little mini rally. Let's see if he can get on.
And the 3-1. Hammered the other way to deep right field. Back goes Bruce. Gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 4th home run here in the early going as the Marlins will take a 1-0 lead.
Well, if you're going to get your first hit of the game, you might as well do it with a bang. He thought he could squeeze one past him, but he thought wrong.
Stepping in now, A.J. Burnett.
The pitcher.
As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Bases are empty, one man out. A ball and 2 strikes to the Marlins pitcher. The 1-2. This pitch is popped up. Hoskins is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Up next for the Marlins, the center fielder, Juan Pierre.
Stepping into the box, Juan Pierre. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. And that misses, ball 1.
You have to be careful. You can't sleep on the bunt right here, even with 2 outs. They're playing him back, but this guy can handle the bat.
This is in the air out to straightaway center. And Victorino's there to make the play. The inning is over. Marlins are on the board first thanks to the solo home run. We played 2.5. It's now 1-0 Miami. Stepping in, Jimmy Rollins.
Leading up for the Phillies, the shortstop, Jimmy Rollins.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball, 1-1. Rollins is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball, given the position he plays.
And not only just speed, but first step quickness speed. He's able to track balls down that other guys cannot get to. And sometimes that's half the equation.
Gene Segura is on deck. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
As if things aren't tough enough here playing in this hostile environment, he walks the leadoff hitter, and oh yeah, he's a threat to run every time he gets on base. Not the way he wanted to start this outing.
Stepping up to the plate, Gene Segura. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
From the belt, the pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Now a throw over by Burnett, and the runner back safely. A runner at first with no outs here. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. And again a throw. And the fans don't like this at all. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Liner towards second, but this is hauled in by the second baseman.
Now batting, the third baseman, Mike.
So one gone here in the Philadelphia third, and in steps all-time Philly great Mike Schmidt. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
He's ready. Now the pitch. Looked like he got fooled on the speed there. 2-2.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
Runners off for second. Pitch is high. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder is on the run. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The first baseman, number 17, Rhys Hoskins.
So striding in, Rhys Hoskins, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's set. Here it comes. And that misses inside 1-0. In his career, Hoskins carries a batting line right at 240.
You know, Matty, I know his career batting average jumps off at the page, but this guy can help a roster in a lot of different ways. He brings value to the manager on a daily basis.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Phillies first baseman. 1-1. Here it is. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
1 left for Philadelphia. They're down 1-0. All set for the start of the inning, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Hanley Ramirez.
The shortstop, Hanley Ramirez.
First pitch on its way. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Reined in. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the fourth.
Well executed 2-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Striding in, number 3 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the at bat.
Oh, that's out.
Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. Here's one fouled off to the right as the count evens at 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first two are retired here to begin inning number 4.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
At the plate, Gary Sheffield. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Sheffield, a 27-year-old, has been in the big leagues for over 2 decades now. That kind of longevity is extremely rare in just about any sport, and it's great to see.
Yeah, there's just no other way to slice it but the fact that if you're going to hang in for over 2 decades, you're probably Hall of Fame worthy, or at least have accrued the numbers to get you there. I mean, for people to stay in the game that long, the amount of adjustments you have to make and the ability to find a way to stay on the field, to go to the post and stay healthy for over 2 decades is mind-blowing. Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
Bat explodes as this has popped up, and he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. Miami down in order, but they lead it 1-0. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th, and now it'll be the catcher, JT Realmuto. Here's the first pitch to him.
0-1.
0-1 pitch on its way.
1-1.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Boy, oh boy, that's a tough one for the pitcher. He's definitely wondering, where the heck was that pitch? I think he called it high, but our strike zone says otherwise.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, Shane Victorino. He flew out in his last at-bat. Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back in. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes. Burnett working on 68 pitches to this point in the afternoon. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Now the 2-1 is strike 2 swinging.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
Throw over to the bag and a dive, but he's back in there. Here now the 2-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you could tell these things and exploit them.
To the plate now, Jay Bruce, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Real Muto is on his way home, and a relay home. But the throw is well up the line, and he scores easily.
The pitcher was spotting his pitches effectively until now, working the edges, painting the corners, but he left this one right over the plate, and it cost him with an RBI extra base hit right there.
At the plate now, Matt Vierling, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Burnett checks. Now the pitch. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
1 run, 2 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point.
Thought about it, but he holds up on the knuckle curve 1 and 2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Standing in now, Cliff Lee. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 1-0. Here it is. And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1 and 2 now.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive it a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2 and 2.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. And sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1 for the Phillies here on the RBI double. We're through 4, all tied at 1 and 1. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production, and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Cliff Floyd. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. The pitch. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2. Line hard, but this is a foul ball. The 2-1 home.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Line toward right center. That's his first base hit, make him 1 for 2 now. The relay, but it won't be in time, and it's a leadoff double.
You could tell he was thinking fastball all the way here, and that's exactly what he got. He was able to get the bat hit out front and pull it into the gap in the right center. Now they're set up pretty nicely for a good inning after that leadoff double.
In now, Jesus Aguilar, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Oh, 1 count and the pitch. 1-1. Decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Into the box now, Jorge Alfaro, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Man, I know exactly what this guy's feeling at the plate. Here we go again. Every time you're struggling, you look up, and it says 0-2.
Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
Now, after back-to-back strikeouts, he's got a real good chance of making that leadoff double pretty much meaningless. He's made some good pitches, and these hitters have really failed driving him in or at least getting him over.
So now to the plate, Jonathan Villar, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. Here's the 1-0.
No, inside.
I wonder if that homer rattled him a little bit. He's certainly a little bit more cautious against him this time around.
The 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0. And with 2 away and an open base, he wasn't going to see anything there, as that's a 4-pitch walk.
That's a nice job to work that walk right there. Even if it doesn't lead to anything on the scoreboard this inning, it prevents the pitcher from having to lead off of the next one. Just one of those small things that might go unnoticed, but in the end, make a big difference.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, A.J. Burnett. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball. Too high. Ball.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
It's amazing how guys can lose focus sometimes when the weaker hitters come up, especially the pitchers. You got to stay on the attack, minimize pitches, and get these guys out in a hurry.
The 3-0 pitch. And he gets the call there. 3-1. And he misses here, ball 4. And somehow he manages to walk his opposite number. Wow. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Back to the top of the Miami lineup now, and stepping in, Juan Pierre. He's popped up in his first plate appearance and flied out last time around. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Fastball well outside.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Two balls, no strikes to the Miami center fielder.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. In there, 2-2.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
Fouled away. Line towards center field. Victorino is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. A couple of walks, but no damage. More of the show. Saturday baseball after this. And we're back from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with Philadelphia's manager during the break about the Phillies' offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He cited the 4 walks they've earned already as evidence that his guys are waiting for the right pitch and that they're willing to let the opposition work themselves into trouble. So far, that's paying off.
Thank you, Heidi. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and stepping up is the shortstop, Jimmy Rollins.
Not shortstop.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
Ball 2. Count is 2-1.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And it's fouled away. Now the payoff pitch home. And this pitch is popped straight up, right around the home plate area. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Second baseman,
Gene Segura standing in. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. First pitch on its way.
Ball, that's outside.
One run, 2 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point.
Fouled off. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes.
2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count, 3-2.
That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3.
now batting, third baseman, Mike.
Digging in, Mike Schmidt. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Here's the first pitch to him. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. And he fouls this one off.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
1-2 now.
That's exactly the pitch you don't want to be chasing in these situations. He's going to keep that ball down below the hollow of the knee, try and get you to ground into a double play. You have to set your sights at least belt high.
The 1-2. It's taken down and in for a ball. And here in just the 5th inning, this will be pitch number 100 here.
Boy, pitch count up near 100 right now, D-Row. And this is when you try to get to a good starting pitcher. Right now, looks like he's running on fumes.
Yeah, the manager's got to get a couple people up in the bullpen right now. One ball hits the gap. They get runners in scoring position. This game could be out of commission.
The first baseman, number 17, Reese Hoskins.
Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins, and he's at risk of the old hat trick. 2 strikeouts on his line so far.
Dad, it seems like these hat tricks and golden sombreros are a lot more common than they were, say, 10, 15 years ago. Guys have stopped worried about striking out as much. It's really been an ideological shift in the game. That's a big topic of debate.
Yeah, guy's not going to worry about 3 strikeouts if he can add a game-winning hit to that line. Burnett sets. First pitch on the way. In the dirt here, and a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. One and 0 pitch on the way.
Ball, that's out.
A couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
2-0 count. The pitch. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. And the pitch on 2-1 to 2-2 now. 3-2 now.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Bounce towards the second baseman. Throw over to Aguilar at first. Will take care of him to end the inning. Phillies strand one. We played 5 full, tied at 1 aside. Coming to the plate now, Hanley Ramirez. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Hanley Ramirez.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. The 2-0 is in there for strike 1. Hit out towards second. Segura has it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, number 3.
Ready now for the Marlins, number 3. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Here comes the first pitch. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. A ball that's carrying. A leap, but he can't get it. It's off the wall. And he is in there at third with a 1-out triple.
As we take another look, you can see the left fielder selling out here. Goes up for it, but just can't bring it down. And by the time the center fielder makes it over to help out, the hitter is halfway to third with a nice triple.
Into the box, Gary Sheffield. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. No hits to this point. Sharp ground ball to third. Schmidt's got it. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Really good job of putting the ball in play right there. Even though it wasn't a base hit, it does bring the go-ahead run for his team.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Cliff Floyd. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball. First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a 2-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. A ball and a strike. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. A ball and 2 strikes.
You see there, the pitch count is up to 88. And at this point in the game, that's a good place to be. So I think we'll see him stay out there for at least a little while longer.
Misses, ball 2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. So 1 run here, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. The 5, 6, and 7 slots due up in the bottom of inning number 6. It's the Marlins 2 and the Phillies 1. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and in steps the catcher JT Realmuto.
The catcher, JT Realmuto.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
And now the Marlins bullpen will swing into action as a lefty and a right-hander start to get loose.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Inside corner, called as strike 1 and 2. Back to the fastball, but it's upstairs. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2.
What a great battle to start this inning. What a great job by the leadoff hitter. He knows that this pitcher's starting to get up there in pitches. The manager's starting to get restless. Let's see if we can knock him out and get into that bullpen.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Yeah, and as a starter, the last thing you want to do is let a team answer when your guys just scored a run for you. So he's thinking ground ball right here to try to get a double play and end this threat.
Digging in the switch hitter, Shane Victorino. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First offering on its way. Fouled away. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. This is skied into short left center. Floyd is there. Makes the play, 1 away.
The right fielder, number 9, Jay Bruce.
Now the Miami manager's up out of the dugout and on his way out to the mound. And it appears that'll do it for A.J. Burnett. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. Adam Conley will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year.
Adam Conley.
Jay Bruce will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. From the belt, the pitch. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Weak grounder down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. Low-scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there, 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
He's right there, over to VR. On to first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. On to the back third here this afternoon, and we've got it for you on the show. Seventh inning ready to roll, and up next will be the power-hitting first baseman, Big Jesus Aguilar. Here's the pitch. Called strike on the knuckle curve, and he's ahead in the count, 0-1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. The 2-1 home. Makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike two.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
The 2-2. Skied into straightaway right. Bruce has a read on it. One down.
Now batting, catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
Ready for another shot now, Jorge Alfaro. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A ball and no strikes.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
2-1 now. Hit the other way out toward right field, and Bruce has got this one 2 away now.
Now batting, second baseman, Jonathan Villar.
Jonathan Villar will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the third inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope, that's the ball.
The 1-0. Fly ball out to right field. Bruce is underneath this one. As he puts this one away, the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins, as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Brad Boxberger will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Miguel Rojas is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Number 19.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and coming forward, the rookie outfielder, Matt Vierling.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
1-0 the count. Pitch on the way.
Ball.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
2-0 count, the pitch. 2-1 to count. Now the pitch. 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Here's another 2-2. And here's a ball hit in the air, but this will land out there just foul. A swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Phil Gosselin has moved into the on-deck circle now, so that means the end for Cliff Lee.
Phil Gosselin.
And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball one. Gosselin was born in the state of Pennsylvania. He was a fifth-round pick back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
This one's down to third, right to him. And that's the second out.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Jimmy Rollins.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Jimmy Rollins. 0 for 2 for him to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Count 1-0.
We're in the 7th inning now. The pitchers duel. 2-1 our score. Low and away as he misses again. 2-0.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
Outside. 3-0 now. Now here it comes. Not a good 3-0 swing as he was well behind the fastball there. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Can't keep that one fair, and now the count's full. Count remains full. And it's fouled away. Payoff pitch one more time. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Floyd is there. And that's the third out. Phillies down in order. They still trail it here 2-1. Sir Anthony Dominguez has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 58, Sir Anthony Dominguez.
Standing in, Miguel Rojas.
Leading
And he's
off
getting
for
his
Miami,
first plate appearance
the
here in the
second baseman,
8th after entering off the
Miguel
bench just a little bit ago.
Rojas.
Pitch on the way. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Now the 1-0. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
This is flared out towards second. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting.
So his day fully over now as you get a look at the pitching line for the
Pierre.
Phillies starter. It was a really nice day on the mound for him.
Hey, only allowed 3 hits in this one, kept the hitters off balance, and was a lot of fun to watch.
To the plate now, Juan Pierre. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The windup and the 0-1.
Nope. That's inside.
Dominguez is a guy known for his lights-out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than one occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty V, for a relief pitcher to come in with really good stuff. And it seems like he's either really hit and miss. He'll rack up a lot of strikeouts, but if he's not quite on, he'll also rack up a lot of base on balls. And that can cause a pitching coach and a manager to really start to pull their hair out.
Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at-bat right there, or probably his last at-bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never. And I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking, this very well could be my last AB of this game. So if I'm going to keep this streak alive, going to have to do it right now.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. A dive, but he's back. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hanley Ramirez comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Good speed at first and good speed with a guy at the dish. Going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th.
Run him.
There goes the runner. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
90 feet is a big deal when you're talking about a one-run game, so that's a little risky. But hey, sometimes you have to be aggressive and force the other team to stop you.
The 1-1 home. Taken, strike 2. One out, one on in a one-run game. Grounded to third. And that's through into left, a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
Hey, Debro, looks like we might finally have something going after that base hit. First and third, one out, and maybe now they can get something started.
Yeah, you could tell the third base coach was going to be aggressive right there, right? A nice read by both him and the base runner to take that extra base and put them in scoring position. They've been struggling right now to get guys in scoring position.
A look, now the pitch. Number 3 is at the plate as he looks at ball 1.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
Runners are at the corners with one man out. Fouled off. Now the 1-1 pitch.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Fastball just inside.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit it now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Here's a line drive into center field. It's a base hit. In to score the runner from third, and that moves the lead to 2 here in the 8th.
Boy, that's a big RBI right there to give this team a 2-run cushion going into the late innings. And it always makes it easier on the opposing pitcher to know they have a 2-run lead.
Yeah, Leo Mazzoni always used to say, old pitching coach for the Atlanta Braves, solos won't kill us, guys. And he's absolutely right. You give yourself a 2-run lead, a solo homer's not gonna do too much damage.
Gary Sheffield is at the plate as he watches ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch.
That's ball 3.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
The 3-0 pitch.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
The 3-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Working for the punch out and the offering, and he fouls this one off. Again, he sends it out of play.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Fouled away. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Standing in now, Cliff Floyd, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Outside for a ball, 1-1. And that misses for ball 2. 2-1 now to Floyd.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
The 2-1 down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. From the stretch, pulled toward right center field. Bruce is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Marlins forced to settle for 1. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Marlins 3 and the Phillies 1. Yimi Garcia is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 93, Yimi Garcia.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And set to go is the second baseman, Gene Segura.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. One and 0 pitch on the way.
Count is 2-1. That's ball 3.
Yeah, well, down 2. You better believe they gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tying run to the plate.
And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you, so we'll see if that's the case here.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And in steps all-time Philly great Mike Schmidt. From the belt, the pitch. Hit down the third baseline. To second for 1. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Rhys Hoskins. He was a ground-out victim last time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And it's fouled away. Ball 1, taken just off the inside. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
What we're seeing here is a guy getting pitched to very carefully. It doesn't matter that there's 2 outs and nobody on. He's a threat to score even when he's standing in the batter's box.
Ball 3. JT Realmuto would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that's in there. Base hit. Success on a 3-1 count to keep the inning alive here.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Roll. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
Stepping in now, JT Realmuto, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. It was a walk in his last trip. The 1-0.
That's a ball.
It's amazing how quick an inning can get away from you. You're cruising, first 2 outs are super quick, Little single happens, and now you're down 3-0 with the chance of maybe a little two-out lightning happening.
And he takes ball 4 again, and they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Now at the plate, Shane Victorino. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
From the stretch.
Boy, the Phillies have been looking for some offense all game long. They've yet to find it. Let's hope they can find it pretty soon.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. The next 0-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Phillies leave a couple. Score holds. It's 3-1. Victor Arano enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Victor
New inning set to get underway, and up next will be the power hitting first baseman, Big Jesus Aguilar. Now the pitch.
Nope.
Ball 1.
Counts 1-0. Ball,
2-0 now. Fouled off. The 2-1 is a slider taken for a ball.
Well, that's ball 3, and the Marlins right now would do anything to get a leadoff walk to get this inning started.
And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
Now batting, the catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
At the plate, Jorge Alfaro. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch on its way. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Now a left-hander up and throwing in that Philly bullpen. Nobody out, runner on first. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Bruce on the run. He's not going to have a play on it, and this might bring home the runner from first. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
Corey Dickerson will come on to pinch hit here, and if they don't walk him, he'll have a great RBI opportunity with runners at second and third and nobody out. fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Lifetime in this matchup. He's 1 for 3. A couple of men in scoring position here with none down. And he looks at a changeup in there. 1-1. One and two now as that one's fouled off. From the stretch. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead it's a foul ball. Another 1-2 delivery. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. Runners at second and third here. Nobody out. And he will take strike 3 called as those runners stay put at second and third, and there's one away now.
The batter, number 19.
Ready for another chance? Miguel Rojas. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's set and the pitch. And he had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. From the belt, the pitch. Runners are at second and third with one down. And this is swung on and missed, so they come right after him, and it remains second and third, but with 2 away now.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Into the box now, Juan Pierre, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Victorino is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Marlins strand a pair as the lead remains 3-1. Brendan Kinsler comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning.
Number 20, Brandon Kinsler.
All set for the bottom of the 9th. And stepping in the dangerous left-handed hitter, Jay Bruce.
Jay Bruce.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Hey, you want someone sometimes to rattle the bat rack, but also the guy on the mound's got to eat too. They're executing their pitches out there. It's going to be tough to score some runs.
And Bruce can't come up with that one as he swings through it for strike 2. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
Now batting.
Stepping up now, Matt Vierling. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. First pitch on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2.
He's staring a hat trick in the face right now after that swing. He has just got to find a way to zone up a little bit more. You cannot expect to make solid contact chasing stuff outside the zone.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Sent toward first. And he'll take this on to first, and they're down to their final out, 2 away.
The pitcher, number 64, Victor Alvarado.
Didi Gregorius will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Didi Gregorius.
In there for strike 1. And it's quickly 0-2. 2-run game, last of the ninth with 2 away. Philly down to their last strike. Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. Gregorius, also known as Sir Didi around the game and in the Netherlands. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Some guys only get to free agency one time in their career. This guy has a chance to get there for a second time and in the prime of his career. Is he able to handle the pressure as he plays out this final season?
A ball and 2 strikes to Didi Gregorius.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Two out, nobody on. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield.
And if you're the manager, you've got to love that about your team. They were down to their last strike, but they refused to go down without a fight, so they lived to fight some more.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Jimmy Rollins. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First offering on its way. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Two out with the man at first. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Has a look, now the pitch. 1-2 is an off-speed pitch, no dice, it's 2-2. And he strikes him out to end it here, as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate, but could not cash in.
Well, there's another save, but that's just not any other save. That's save number 50 for the reliever in his career. Well on his way to a nice career.
3-1 the final score this afternoon. Miami rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. A.J. Burnett earns win number 4 on the season. Cliff Lee pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. Brandon Kinsler earns the save out of the bullpen, his first of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score for this afternoon. First, for the victorious Miami Marlins, 3 runs on 7 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For Philadelphia, 1 run, 5 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 34 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.